That makes sense. And would you ever join Beverly Hills? I mean, you spent half your
Well,
time
that's
there.
a question. They would first, let's put it into context. They would never ask me. So let's start there because they have a million starlets that are far bigger names and fabulousness than me. So they would never ask me. If they asked me and I was there during the time that they were filming, then I probably would because I have relationships with some of the girls and I like the show. And it'd be a fresh kind of a start. But it's just never going to ask me. Imagine you're in Beverly Hills and you've got every fucking starlet in the world wanting to be on your show. Why are you going to go get this has-been from Miami and put her on there? It's just not even, it's not going to happen. And I don't have any, it's never occurred to me that it would ever happen. But you asked me a question, the honest answer is if I was there, living there during the time they were filming and I had the time to do it and they wanted me to do it, of course I would consider doing it because I do love that show. I love the lifestyle. I love the glamour. I like the girls. I like Beverly Hills. I mean, I love all of that. So, it's a fit for me, but I'm not a fit for it.
Because in my head, it's happened with Leah. In my fantasy world.
Well, you will it into existence then, and you can come on as my sidekick.
Well, now I'm going to actually will it into existence. I will go to Beverly Hills tomorrow, but you are busy running the Lea Black beauty conglomerates that people don't realize that, yes, before your husband, you started in the 80s.
Right.
So what's new in the world of Lea Black beauty today?
Well, I did start in the 80s and I was very successful. I had the #3 infomercial in the world for years. I did HSN. I've done it all. I've done retail. I've done home shop. I've done all of it. And so basically over the last 5 years, I launched a CBD line and I pioneered that with a friend of mine who has had several $100 million businesses that he's sold over the years. And so I was the first company to really come through with the CBD skincare line. And that's taken us to the next level. So now it's online at leablack.com. And the testimonials, if you go to my Instagram and you read the testimonials, the prices are a third of what they'd be in the department store and the results are 3 times as well. So the customers stick. I never lose a customer. I never have lost a customer. I still have customers from Prague and Indonesia and Montreal. I don't lose them.
I have read the testimonials. People swear by this.
They do. And it really works. Yeah. And my mask, see, the big launch was my initial non-surgical facelift kit, which was called Sudden Youth. And that, if you put it on half your face, it lifts, tones, firms, and irons out the lines. That was the one I had the infomercial on. We sold hundreds of thousands of those. So what happened is, that was my big get. And then the customers stuck with me for that because they would go to their class reunion and they'd say, my God, you've had surgery. And they say, no, I'm just using this facelift kit, which is true. And so then we did great for years. We sustained our business. But then when I launched the CBD line, I mean, I don't know, there's something about that CBD. It just, it makes your cells do the work. So the results are better and longer lasting.
Wow. Well, if I were you, I would take all the marketing for the business and just throw it out the window because all they have to do is look at you. You are 65 years young.
Yeah, I'm 90 looking 25.
And I'm not outing you with your age because you've been very vocal in the past of like, you don't know why people are so, afraid of talking about their age. I mean,
I think age comes wisdom, and I think wisdom is more important. Like they say, age before beauty. I'd rather be older and wiser than younger and prettier.
Well, everyone,
I think beauty is from within. I bought a book one time. It was called Beauty from Within or something like that. And it was about how to apply your skincare and how to take care of your skin. I sold hundreds of thousands of copies to my customers. And I believe it. I believe every line on your face came from some angst in your heart. I believe your beauty is from within.
And who wants to go back to their 20s? I mean, I was a mess in my 20s. I'll be the first to admit it, right?
I'm still a mess.
Well, if this is any indication of how the products work, I mean, you look phenomenal.
Well, thank you.
Tell your team I am sorry because I know you're going to record. I mean, I could talk to you for 7 hours, but
that's okay. They do what I say. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, I know you have to film your lunch.
Can I tell you, we are not a first class we are not CNN, the hour, we put it out there and hope people watch it.
Well, my team called me to say, you better not keep Leah late because her team said she has to start at this time. So
I do this podcast, Lunch with Leah. And the only reason I do it, I swear to you, is because so many fans from this show just were hounding me on social media for so many years that I thought if I just do this show once an hour, once a week and post it, I can stay in communication with them. And we reply to every comment and every question and every this. And it's an interactive thing. And that's really why I started doing it. And then it just has turned into, of course, we promote the products and we talk about politics and we talk about gossip and we, I get myself in trouble a lot. It's just come into that.
I love it. I didn't realize you started it just for the fans. And
oh my God, I've had it, I guess, 5 or 6 years. And it really was for the fans when the show wasn't renewed. And people were like just hounding me. And I thought, I'll just stay in touch with these people. I like them. A lot of them became customers and, some of them send gifts and I send them gifts. And
well, I'm going to now try. I'm going to have to get some of your products because I am all about, I've had my injectables. I get my injectables. I mean, I'm a self-respecting single gay man who lives in New York.
If you will send James your address, we'll send you a care package.
I will try because I hear about, I'll send it to James.
Yeah, we'll send you one. I'll tell you what you need. No, I'm kidding.
No. Whatever whatever you suggest is I will, you are the
very
expert.
Pretty skin, but you do have very pretty skin, but why do you have a beard?
Well, I have it because I just haven't shaved in 2 weeks because I've been working.
Because most people that have a beard or because they don't have beautiful skin or they don't have a great profile, you don't need the beard. Drop it.
Can I tell you, I never had a beard for my whole life. And then during COVID, it just kind of,
well, that's true. I've noticed my son doesn't shave every day either when during COVID. Yeah.
But now anyway. COVID is kind of, I'll shave the beard.
But you do have a pretty face, pretty skin. Go ahead.
I will take that any day. Here are all the things. Now, assuming you didn't hate me, I don't
have any problem.
These are all the things that when I was preparing for this, I have to push to our second chat. So I'm already getting ahead of myself. Okay. These are the things that I really do want to talk about when you come back. I do want to talk more about the skincare. And I just had Kevin O'Leary from Shark Tank. I want to talk about business stuff and being an entrepreneur because you are an entrepreneur. So I want to talk all about that. Guess what? We don't have to talk about the housewives at all the next time you come back.
Whatever you want to talk. It's your show. I want to make you happy. And I want to give you something that will advance your goals. That's it. It's all about you. This is about you. So you just tell me I'm here.
You're so nice. Really. But I also want to talk next time I want to talk about Jeff Lewis. And this
oh my God, well, that's a 5-hour conversation.
Well, listen, you don't understand. I prepared for this in an hour before when I was just going through my notes. I'm like, I've never bumped things before. I'm like, I can't even get into Jeff. It's a whole conversation.
Yeah, that is a whole conversation.
And then I want to talk about all your charity work. And not everyone knows Frankie Grande and Lance Bass and Diddy and J-Lo. I got a lot of questions for you about all your wonderful
the celebrities that showed up and performed for free.
Yes. So
the ones I wrangled in for free.
Did you see how all of that is an hour in and of itself?
That's another show. Yeah.
But Erika, I want to talk about the business too.
That's a big one.
Oh, I know. And J-Lo and
Queen Latifah. I've had them all. And most all of them did it for free. That's the accomplishment. Not that they did it, but that they did it and gave the money to the charity. That's the accomplishment.
Well, that says a lot about you that you don't have to give all your time to charity. And now you're giving me my hour and, the fans and
I'm good at begging when it comes to getting celebrities to perform for free. I'm a great beggar. Get on my hands and knees, whatever.